morning, students. Welcome you all in my video class. Today we are going to study chapter 6 from a railway carriage. Okay. This poem is written by Robert Louis Stevenson. And before going to start poem, let's see the word meanings. Okay, so let's see the word meaning. Carriage means coach in a train. Fairies is a plural of fairy, small imaginary being with supernatural power. Witches is a plural of witch, it means with magical powers. And ditch means a small trench to hold water. And hedges means row of bushes forming a boundary. Troops is a plural of troop, it means soldier, especially in large groups. And clamber means climb with difficulty. Scramble means to make a quick dash or run. Bramble means rough prickly shrub with berries. And tramp means a homeless person who moves around aimlessly. Lump means adjusting without complaint. Glimpse means sight of somebody or something for a very short time. String means thread. Daisies means flower, means daisy is a one flower name. Okay. And gaze means looks. So this is your word meaning. You have to learn it and you have to write it in your notebook. After that we will see the poems reading. So listen very carefully and read very carefully. Okay, so let's see the poem.
And houses, hedges and ditches, and tracing all of life troops in a battle. All through the meadows, the horse and cattle. All of the sides of the hill and the plain, fly as thick as driving grain. And ever again in the wing of an eye, painted stations whistle by. Gathering bramble. Here is a tramp who stands and kisses, and there's the green forest stringing the daisies. Here is a cart drawn away in the road, lumping along with man and load. And here is a mill and there is a river, each a glimpse and gone forever.
Now let's see the explanation. Traveling experience are a source of great happiness for us. Yes or no? Yes, it is a great happiness. Whenever we used to travel, we feel joy in our life. Yes. In my childhood, I had a fascination towards traveling in train. Means I had a attraction towards traveling in train. Why? Because of its length, the sound produced by the mechanical movement of the wheel. You know very well if you had traveled in train. The loud horn. This is also very attractive and attraction. Here in this poem, from a railway carriage by Robert Louis Stevenson, the poet describes his exciting journey in a train and about those sights that he saw. The poem also communicates the poet's observation and thoughts as he was sitting in a railway coach, what he saw, what he thought while he was sitting in railway coach. So we will see in this poem. The poem communicates the poet's observation and thoughts as he was sitting in a railway carriage. So children, what he saw or what he thought, what was his observation while he was sitting in a railway carriage, we will see in this poem. So the poet describes the sights that he notices while traveling in the train. What he noticed? The train is moving faster than ferries and witches, and the train rushes forward like soldiers who are attacking their enemies in the battlefield. So train is moving faster than supernatural magics or faster than magician, and rushes like soldier, quick run. That we have seen in many movies that when the soldiers come into attack, they move very fast into the battlefield. Same things train is running. The speedy movement of the train leaps behind bridges, houses, fences and ditches behind. So the speedy movement of the train leaps behind bridges, houses and boundary wall and narrow trench of water, pond, valleys. So he left behind. It also leaps behind the green fields where horses and cattle are grazing. So train left behind the green field where horses and cattle are grazing. Stevenson says that all the scenes of the hill and plain were being crossed by the train, as quick as one drop of rain following the other in a storm. In the next moment, the train passes railway station. He says it looked like a painted pictures. Yes, if you have traveled in train, maybe you have seen that railway station and railway like painted picture. And the poet sees a child climbing a steep ground and collecting berries. During climbing, one boy is collecting what? Berries. And he also sees a homeless person who looks at the train with amazement. Many times if we will go in a railway station, you will see the beggar man or woman. They used to live there, and for their living they ask some money or something for it. Same way, Stevenson, he sees a homeless person who looks at the train with amazement. As the train moves forward, he sees some people in a grassy land, making what? Making garland with daisy flower. Okay, and there is written that stinging means joining. So they are joining together daisies and making garlands. And then the poet sees a cart moving slowly in the highway. Moving slowly in the highway. If we will go in villages area, in nowadays you will see many carts and with loaded, and on the top of the loaded cart driver, they used to sit and they take the cart from one place to another place. Same way, a poet saw a cart moving slowly and it was full of load, and the cart driver was sitting on the top of the load. Okay, and next he is telling that he also gets a glimpse of a mill and a river by its side. In a wink of eye, he saw a mill and a river, and all these objects appeared and disappeared so quickly. So this was the observation and thoughts of Robert Louis Stevenson, what he written in this poem. So this is explanation of this poem. Okay, so students, by this poem, what you understand from a railway carriage? Poet presents a series of realistic images that enable the reader to experience the feel of traveling in a train. And by this poem, we can observe many things. Whenever we are traveling in train or bus, we should observe many things, what is going behind that traveling. Okay, so you have to learn this poem and you have to write in your notebook. Now I have a comprehensive question for you. So you have to write a verb from this poem and some rhyming words you have to write. Okay.